Okay. Just ask me how.
How did you end up getting? How did you end up starting with your interest and expertise in premises liability?
Well, that's kind of an interesting story. We had always done all kinds of cases. Anything that walked in, especially if it walked in with anybody who came with a serious injury, we were more interested in the potential for damages than we were in how the accident happened because we felt that we were good enough and informed enough that we could handle almost any type of litigation. But then in the late 90s, there were a series of initiatives. There were five of them that were on the ballot at one time. People in the industry referred to them as the terrible twos. And they were the terrible twos because they were going to put lawyers who did auto cases in particular, make it extremely difficult for them to continue doing the business. It was going to slash the fees to an amount where they couldn't make a living, and it didn't make sense. Fortunately, it ended up that all the people in our community banded together, and we did a lot of advertising, and ended up convincing people that these initiatives were not in their benefit, and
What were
they
the initiatives?
well, I don't remember all the
Well, what's this like? What was the thing that they essentially did?
well, the thing that they did was they were going to slash fees, which was going to make lawyers not available to represent people who had been injured in automobile accidents, which would leave the people who were injured to deal with insurance companies on their own. And you know how that works. It never works well for the person who's injured. So when this happened, we're a little boutique firm, and we had auto cases. They weren't the biggest part of our practice, but we probably couldn't have afforded not to be able to do to stay in business if we weren't having any auto cases. So we started to thinking about what else can we focus on as a result of the potential for being having these things passed, these terrible twos passed. We had done a lot of premises cases and we're good at it. We understood it. We did everything from slip and falls to premises cases where anything can happen and a gate can fall on you. There's an unimaginable list of problems you can have with premises. And so we made a conscious decision to focus on that area as being one of the areas we would specialize in and to develop the expertise and the experts to handle those cases. And that's what we've done, and it's carried through to this day.